dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today.
We honor Martin Luther King today and our current activists who continue the fight for civil rights. These people are examples of those who continue the fight for equality for all.
What's up, Norristown? I'm Mariah, and I'm going to be handing over to one of our fellow teachers, Mr. Harris, to talk about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
He kind of comes from obscurity. He's born and raised in Atlanta, and then goes off to seminary to become a minister. But he doesn't really become famous until after another famous event, Rosa Parks and her arrest in Montgomery, Alabama. And King comes in to help organize the boycott of the buses. And that's sort of where he makes a name for himself to help continue the fight that Rosa Parks started there. And then they find out through a boycott and peaceful protest and nonviolence that they could achieve change, and they got the integration of the buses in Montgomery, Alabama. He then goes on to form an organization called SCLC, which stands for Southern Christian Leadership Conference, that went on to continue to fight in other areas, including desegregating Birmingham, Alabama, leading peaceful marches for voting rights at places like Selma. So it's also important to know that King got his ideas of nonviolence from Mahatma Gandhi, who was a leader in India that was trying to throw off British rule and allow India to become independent. And he did that through peaceful protests and nonviolence. And that's where King really gets the idea from. And not everybody agreed with King. Leaders like Malcolm X and Stokely Carmichael and others thought nonviolence was not the right approach, that it was too slow of a process, and that through more aggressive means, I won't call it violent means, but more aggressive means to speed up the process of equality and fighting for civil rights laws. But King never wavered. He stuck with nonviolence right up until the day of his death.
Yet in spite of these spectacular strides in science and technology, and still unlimited ones to come, something basic is missing. There is a sort of poverty of the spirit which stands in glaring contrast to our scientific and technological abundance. The richer we have become materially, the poorer we have become morally and spiritually. We have learned to fly the air like birds and swim the sea like fish, but we have not learned the simple art of living together as brothers.